Welcome to the Chasing Ebenezer Show, everybody. I'm Benjamin, and this is Heidi, and we're not in our living room. We're at Artichoke Music.
Woohoo!
Yep, which is the, people think Disneyland's the happiest place in the world. Artichoke Music is. And we have one of our favorite people on. We have one of our patrons, Mr. Bob Howard.
One of the hardest working musicians in Portland.
All for the greater glory.
Amen.
Well, Bob, we met back, I think we did a show with Night Folk.
It was with Night Folk. It was back in November.
Yeah. Right
before. The year before. And that night, we also had Pete Carsunas here with us that
who has
night.
been like releasing like crazy this year.
Like crazy.
Yes.
Yes. That was a great, and you were hosted and introduced by Spud Henderson, our favorite.
Out
we love
to
Spud.
Spud.
We love Spud.
Love Spud.
So we're here to talk about Artichoke Music, and so tell us what Artichoke Music is, because it's not just one thing; it's many things.
No, it's so many things.
Well, it is, but it is fundamentally a community music center, and it is a place where anybody can come and learn to play music and have fun doing it. That's what it's about. We have a school, we have a store which supports our programs, and we have a venue where people can play. And our joy is to make it a place where it's an affordable place where musicians can practice, learn, teach, and perform their art.
And right now you've done so much to keep things going this year. How can people get involved this year, even if they're at home in their living room in their pajamas?
Well, what we've taken to do is, we've just basically created this as a little production studio. And, we haven't figured out how to sell tickets yet. I mean, but have any of you all figured that out yet, really?
No, we're drives our manager nuts. We're so we'll just give it away. It's fine.
Well, I mean, but you have patrons.
Yes,
we
so,
do. Thank you.
That's good.
Yes.
And that's what I've really felt. I mean, what has kept us going, besides the fact that we have been producing music here, is our patrons. They have continued to donate throughout this period of time. Wow. And so what we've done with our shows, besides going back into our archives, is we started this year with a show on Halloween to do a benefit show for the fire victims.
Oh, that's right.
And we had 3 great artists on that show, and we raised $2,600 for the fire victims. And we've collected a few guitars, which we still have to deliver, and instruments for the folks that are in need. And we had so much fun doing that we thought, well, geez, it's not going to be a holiday show without our holiday show. So we'll do it virtually, and so we are producing that. And so that's what's sustaining us. That's what's making me feel like I'm doing some good. And obviously, we work with you. You all will be on the show. We're so excited about that.
We're super excited about playing. That was super fun experience for
December 20th, right?
Yes.
It's December 20th at 8 p.m.
Mark your calendars. So many amazing artists. And Tom May is hosting it,
which
so
we met Tom
awesome
May because of you and because of
here,
Artichoke.
the community here is just amazing. So tell us, because there's Artichoke Music, but then you have your own music career.
Well, you could say that. I'm a
Yes,
retired
we're gonna say
utility
that. You're
executive.
on Spotify, so that means
You're on Spotify. You have a career.
Right. I do.
that.
I started writing songs after I retired. It was a funny story. I mean, when I retired, I really picked up my guitar again, and that was at my wife's encouragement. My grandson was 6 years old. And she suggested that I might go to his lessons and helping, because we had heard that he was falling asleep in his guitar lessons. So I'd go, and our plan was we would jam for a half an hour every one of his lessons to Purple Haze. And he nailed the pentatonic scale. And I nailed Purple Haze. I'd never been able to play it. So that was the beginning of it. And I've been playing ever since. And I went to song camp for the first time at Sisters Folk Festival, the Americana Academy. And that's a long story, but I started writing songs from that time. And it's led to my first record, which is my life in 45 minutes.
Love it.
Nice.
And so we can hear you on Spotify. Where else can people
I've
hear
got
you?
my Bandcamp page. I've also, my album is on Apple Music. It's on Amazon. Okay. The funny thing about my album, it's called Sticky Notes and Warm Pancakes. And so when you type it in on Amazon, you go right next to the place where you can buy Sticky Notes is my record. So
wow, oh, that's fair. Okay, go do that.
That was smart wording.
That.
I like that.
Well,
I like it. Well, Bob, I have to say, I have loved working with you, and just the culture that Artichoke creates is that it's a love for music. It is such a love for music. And I will say this is one of my favorite stages to play. You've got such a good team of people that work, and they're fun to work with. So this is honestly the highlight of my week. You know, we do this thing of what are we excited about? I'm excited that I am interviewing Bob Howard.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm excited about the holiday special. So many great artists. Man. So
about that holiday special,
yeah,
we didn't.
Tell us.
We went. We've got 20 artists.
Wow.
Almost 20 artists and a few little clips on that. The teachers are doing a video. So, dig in for the evening. This is the first time we're producing a show that's going to last more than an hour. And, so that's hard on the internet, as y'all know. To keep an eyeball for more than a second or two is tough. But I'm just saying, make yourself an eggnog or something, just relax, put your Facebook page on your big screen TV
it makes
in your study. It makes a big difference. You get the good sound out of it. I've had such a good experience with that. So I'm just telling everybody, just come join us for the evening. It's going to be a great night.
Good deal. So your prompt for this week is going to be to, one, subscribe to Artichoke Music's YouTube page.
Please.
And check out all the stuff that's on there. There's so many good things. And let the word artichoke be your inspiration for any type of, whether it's songwriting, whether it's drawing, cooking.
Suggested.
Putting artichokes on pizza is pretty fantastic.
It is fantastic.
So, yeah. So Bob, in closing, two things. The first thing is I didn't get to ask you what you're excited about because, you have to join the club here, man.
I do. I am excited about the new year. I am excited. I think that, the country has great new leadership that is serious about making sure we get through this pandemic. I'm excited about the coming year. I'm just hoping we can keep up. But I think that we have survived this year, and I think the coming out of this, people will be so excited to be able to share music, have a big song circle or some of those kinds of things. That's going to be great. And the fun part about it is that now we have figured out, the silver lining in this dark cloud for us is that we've figured out how to broadcast this stuff. So we have created a much broader audience. We've got a teacher that's teaching traditional Irish songs from Dublin, Ireland.
Nice.
We've had students from the island of Corsica participate in workshops. People from across the country have joined in on various events. So that has been really exciting.
Awesome.
And I think that, it's been a way of trying to connect Artichoke with a broader community.
That's great.
And so I'm also excited about our March. So when they're coming to Artichoke, their first stop is going to be here to make sure they've got a mug or an artichoke mask or something like that. Check that out. They're the best. These are adjustable. So, even if they don't have an instrument, they can continue to support us by just coming by and saying they have been here because it is one of the greatest places in Portland, Oregon.
It's true. It
that I know.
It really
and
is.
it's a great place for musicians across the world to connect.
Yeah. Well, we're excited. And the song you're going to do is?
It is my mission statement. It is my theme song. It's called Bright Side. It's on my record. Y'all have played that with me, but
We're going to let you do it yourself.
We're going to let you do it yourself.
The master.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll see everyone next week. Here is Bob with Bright Side.
Thank you so much. All right. Hi, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for having me here today. Heidi and Ben, thanks so much for being a part of Artichoke. We love you both. My song is my mission statement. It's called Bright Side. I go, everything I do, I look at the bright side all along the way, every single day. I look at the bright side when it all gets dark and there's no place to park. I look at the bright side. I look at the bright side. Reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. I set a course, I found a path. Look at the bright side, my glass is half full, it's never empty. I look at the bright side, I keep my sunny side up and the dark clouds fade. I look at the bright side, reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Never surrender who you are. Reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. All right, this is my little rap part. I am true to myself, I wear a smile on my face, I loosen up my jaw, I slow down my pace, I eat my Wheaties for breakfast, let the sun shine in, I keep an open mind, I practice patience, I share stories, I open my inner self, I find a way to be myself, and I do unto others as I do myself, and I love. I love. Yes, I am gonna find a way to share. Every day there's a new door to open. Lessons learned are found everywhere. Reach for the stars. 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 I look at the bright side. 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 I look at the bright side.